Hello, and welcome to Relaxing Facts. I'm Chad Kay, and today I will be talking about Our Lady of Guadalupe. Each week, I share interesting stories and little-known facts on a variety of topics, accompanied by gentle, soothing music. My goal is to help you find a sense of calm during your busy day. Feel free to settle into a cozy spot and let yourself be carried away by these relaxing facts. The story of Our Lady of Guadalupe is one of the most influential events in Christian history. For nearly 500 years, her image has inspired faith, hope, and devotion throughout the Americas and around the world. Millions of pilgrims visit the Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico City each year, making it one of the most visited Christian pilgrimage sites in the world. Whether viewed through the lens of faith, history, or culture, the story of Our Lady of Guadalupe has had an extraordinary impact on Christianity and on the history of the Americas. The events traditionally began in December of 1531, just 10 years after the Spanish conquest of the Aztec Empire. Mexico was experiencing tremendous upheaval. European settlers and indigenous peoples often distrusted one another, and many native communities had suffered from war, disease, and the collapse of their former political order. Although Christian missionaries had been working to spread the gospel, relatively few indigenous people had embraced Christianity. It was during this difficult period that tradition says that the Virgin Mary appeared to an indigenous convert named Juan Diego. Juan Diego was born around 1474 and belonged to the Chichimeca people. After hearing Franciscan missionaries preach the gospel, he and his wife became Christians and were baptized. Following his wife's death, Juan Diego devoted himself to prayer and faithfully walked long distances to attend Mass and receive religious instruction. On the morning of December 9th, 1531, while traveling to church, Juan Diego passed Tepeyac Hill, just outside present-day Mexico City. According to tradition, he suddenly heard beautiful music and then a gentle voice calling his name. Climbing the hill, he encountered a radiant young woman surrounded by brilliant light. She identified herself as the Virgin Mary, the Mother of Jesus Christ. Mary spoke to Juan Diego with kindness and affection. She asked him to visit Bishop Juan de Zumárraga and request that a church be built on Tepeyac Hill. She explained that she desired a place where she could show her compassion, hear the prayers of those who came to her, and bring comfort to everyone who sought her son. Juan Diego faithfully carried Mary's message to the bishop. Bishop Zumárraga listened respectfully, but remained cautious. Extraordinary claims required careful examination, and he asked Juan Diego to return if the woman appeared again. When Juan Diego returned to Tepeyac Hill, Mary encouraged him to persevere. She assured him that the bishop would eventually believe. Juan Diego returned to the bishop, who this time requested a sign that would prove the message truly came from heaven. Before Juan Diego could return to the hill, his elderly uncle became seriously ill. Believing his uncle was dying, Juan Diego spent several days caring for him. On December 12th, while hurrying to find a priest to administer the sacraments, Juan Diego tried to avoid Tepeyac Hill so he would not be delayed. According to tradition, Mary appeared to him once again. Seeing his concern, she gently reassured him with words that have become among the most beloved in Christian history. "Am I not here, who am your mother?" She told Juan Diego not to fear because his uncle had already been healed. Mary then instructed him to climb the hill and gather flowers. At first, this seemed impossible. It was December, and the rocky hillside should have been barren. Yet Juan Diego discovered beautiful Castilian roses blooming where no flowers should have been growing. He gathered them in his tilma, a cloak woven from cactus fibers. When Juan Diego returned, Mary carefully arranged the roses inside his tilma and instructed him not to reveal them until he stood before the bishop. Standing once again before Bishop Zumarraga, Juan Diego opened his tilma. The roses spilled onto the floor. At that same moment, according to tradition, an image of the Virgin Mary appeared on the fabric itself. The bishop immediately recognized the event as miraculous. He fell to his knees, accepted Juan Diego's testimony, and ordered that the requested church be built at Tepeyac Hill. The image on Juan Diego's tilma is unlike any traditional European painting of Mary. She is portrayed as a young woman with folded hands in prayer, wearing a rose-colored gown decorated with floral designs and a blue-green mantle covered with stars. Rays of sunlight surround her, the moon rests beneath her feet, and an angel appears to support her. Every detail of the image carried profound meaning. To indigenous peoples, the sun and moon represented powerful heavenly bodies that had long been objects of reverence. Yet Mary stands before the sun and upon the moon, indicating that she herself was not divine, but pointed to someone even greater. Her hands are folded in prayer, showing that she worships God rather than receiving worship. The black ribbon around her waist was recognized in indigenous culture as a sign of pregnancy, symbolizing that she was carrying Jesus Christ. Many scholars have noted that Mary's appearance also reflects the blending of cultures. Her features are neither entirely European nor entirely indigenous. Instead, she appears as someone who belongs to both worlds, offering a powerful message of reconciliation during a time of division and conflict. The reported miracle spread rapidly throughout Mexico. According to early historical accounts, millions of indigenous people embraced Christianity over the following decades. While historians continued to debate the precise causes of these conversions, there is broad agreement that devotion to Our Lady of Guadalupe played a significant role in making Christianity feel both familiar and welcoming to Native communities. The tilma itself remains one of the most discussed religious artifacts in the world. It has survived for nearly 5 centuries, despite being made from cactus fiber, a material that would normally deteriorate much sooner. It has also endured humidity, candle smoke, constant handling over the centuries, and even an explosion in 1921 when a bomb detonated near the image. Although the altar surrounding it suffered damage, the tilma itself remained unharmed. These events have contributed to continuing interest from historians, scientists, artists, and theologians. Some researchers have proposed natural explanations for various aspects of the image, while others argue that its preservation and characteristics remain difficult to explain. The Catholic Church does not require believers to accept scientific theories about the tilma. Instead, the Church focuses on the spiritual message that the image communicates. That message is one of hope, compassion, and faith in Jesus Christ. Throughout the reported apparitions, Mary consistently directs attention away from herself and toward her Son. Her desire is that people come to know Christ, trust in God's mercy, and find comfort in times of suffering. Today, Our Lady of Guadalupe is honored as the patroness of the Americas and is especially beloved throughout Mexico and the United States. Her feast day is celebrated each year on December 12th with masses, processions, music, prayer, and acts of charity. For millions of Christians, she remains a symbol of God's love reaching every culture and every people. Whether one approaches the story as an expression of faith, as an important chapter in world history, or as one of Christianity's most enduring traditions, the story of Our Lady of Guadalupe continues to inspire generations. It tells of a humble man chosen for an extraordinary mission, of a mother offering comfort during a time of uncertainty, and of a message centered on hope, compassion, and the invitation to draw closer to Jesus Christ. That brings us to the end of this week's talk. If you enjoyed this episode of Relaxing Facts, then please subscribe or leave a comment. I hope you have a fantastic day, whether you're taking a moment to unwind or simply enjoying some calming listening. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Chad K. I look forward to seeing you again. Bye.